the video. Just really wanted to dive into a topic that's been on my mind all day, which is self belief and your self talk. I feel like, well, I know that the external will follow the internal, meaning, like, if you don't communicate well with yourself, if you always belittle yourself, you always punish yourself for things or talk bad about people or around negative things, then the external will follow. So it's like if you make a decision that you didn't think all the way through, other than beating yourself up behind it, saying you're stupid or you're fat or you're dumb or all these negative things, cussing at yourself, I just don't recommend it. I just don't see no benefit to that. Like calling yourself out in a negative way like that, it's not beneficial in the sense of gonna get the job done or gonna enlighten you or excite you, because you're just spewing out negative things because to yourself. Because if somebody, some stranger said, "Hey, you mother, whatever, you stupid mother," whatever things like that, right? You wouldn't want to be friends with them. You wouldn't accept that type of talk. And if you do accept that type of talk, then you got to reevaluate yourself. Because I know if somebody called me whatever, like anything negative or belittling, I wouldn't accept that. So it's like, if you wouldn't accept that from other people, why are you accepting that from yourself? Because you're with yourself at all times. You're with yourself at all times. So it's like, if you understand that, you know that you have the knowledge and the wisdom to understand that, why don't you apply that? Like I said in past videos, knowledge without application is self-sabotaging. So it's like, I have the knowledge to talk to myself better. I know if I don't get the desired outcome that I wanted in the gym or internally, like, for instance, okay, I packed my gym bag, everything was ready in the morning. I heard my alarm, I hit snooze. I didn't get up. And was I upset with myself? Yeah, of course I was, because I said I could have got up. I should have got up. I should have got up, and I didn't. But other than beating myself up like I did in the past, I just said, you know what? We're going to do the work that we were going to do already. Because sometimes I would beat myself up and not do the work at all. And that's just backwards. That doesn't make any sense. Just because it wasn't at the time that I thought it should have been at, I didn't do the work. And a lot of us struggled with that. Like when I was overweight, I'd be doing good, do my cardio, then I have some chicken or some pizza, and well, I'm fat anyway, I'll just start tomorrow. And that's self-sabotaging because, yeah, I made a mistake. Yeah, I made a hiccup in the road, but at the same time, bro, like, you have a chance, like, just because I did something that wasn't in my best favor don't mean I got to continue down that road. And that just boils down to my self-talk. Your self-talk is so key on what you want to do and who I want to be, man, and who I'm becoming. Communication is key. Learning how to communicate with people and learn how to communicate, more importantly, learn how to communicate with myself. Because I can't exhibit what God has created me to be if I can't communicate that with myself to continue down God's path that He has for me. So I have to exhibit that type of energy within myself and then share it with others, because it's important for me, it's very important on who I am and who I'm becoming daily. And other than seeing glimpses of my true self in different forms every day, how about I just be that all the time, or at least majority of the time? And that's a practice that I'm putting into play right now. And it's not something that I'm trying, I'm just doing it. Like, I'm not trying to record a video, I'm not trying to upload it, I'm just doing it. And sometimes we get so caught up in I'm trying to do it, but it's just like, it's not getting done. So you're not doing it. It doesn't matter about the things in the sense of ideas and the wants, the case of the wants. Like, I want to be a millionaire. I want to do this. I want to do that. But if you're not applying it, if you're not putting it out there, then it really doesn't matter what you want, because you're not meeting God halfway. You're not doing your part. And I've fallen victim to that, and I'm correcting it currently, of praying for something, asking God for something, and then waiting around. Like, no, like, you need to do it. You know, what are you willing to give up? What are you willing to endure to be who God has created you to be? Because God ain't gonna lie. God ain't gonna lie to you. God's gonna guide you exactly the way that you were supposed to be guided. You know, and you know, God owns the road. God owns the car. God is in the driver's seat. So why are you in the passenger seat trying to take hold of the wheel? You don't even know where we're going. Just because you have an idea that, oh, this not how it's supposed to look, and you trying to grab the wheel. That's like somebody, you driving the car and the passenger try to grab the wheel. Like, what the freak are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, yo, stay over there. And sometimes we get in our own way of what God has created us to be and do. And that's a big thing that I'm working on now, is that for me, what I'm doing currently, like recording a video, uploading it, I've been talking about doing this for almost 4 years now. So it's like, are you gonna keep having the case of the once, or are you gonna start doing it? Or are you gonna start applying it? And that's where we at with it, because ain't nobody better than nobody. Just people made better decisions. You know, like, nobody's flat out better than you. They just had the decision. They made the decision in their mind to be like, you know what? I'm tired of this. I want this outcome. I'm gonna trust in God, and this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fully pour myself out into this world. And that's where we at with it right now, man. Fully pouring myself out into this world, and understanding that it's me. Because it's not so much about the job, it's not so much about the money, you know, in the sense of it's gonna control me. I get too excited to share and sell, and like, me. I need to work on me, and the right people will find me if I put myself in the right position for people to find me. But that's all internal work that nobody has to see. I don't have to sit here and upload my dreams and goals and desires or anything like that. You know, I'm just gonna be it. I'm just gonna vibrate on that frequency of I already obtained it, and what things would a person that I desire to be, or the man that I needed growing up, what characteristics does he have? So I have to list these characteristics out, and then list the characteristics that I don't like about myself, and just swap them. Because everything is obtainable. The thing is, are you willing to break yourself down? Are you willing to open yourself up to receive it? And that's a question you have to ask yourself daily. And truly understand that just not believing in God, but trusting in God fully submitting to God is one of the most hardest but easiest things to do. And it's so hard because we want to be in control, but ultimately God is in control of everything. So believing in God and getting out the way, it's a very, very fulfilling path, but it's also a scary path. And sometimes our true selves, not even sometimes, our true self is behind that fear that you're not willing to walk through. So hope one of y'all caught something from this video, and if not, may God bless y'all, because I'm gonna watch it myself and I'm gonna catch something myself. So yeah, y'all have a great day. Y'all like and subscribe. It's Roberto Ramesh. I'm out.